Um, hey guys. Okay, so after the time of me having my brace, I didn't wear it as much as I was supposed to, and then I got into middle school after COVID because it started becoming in person. Where did my moisturizer go? Wow, am I good? Oh, it's on the floor. Yeah, my bed's clean, I promise. No, it is. It just has a towel and clothes on it. So I got into middle school. I stopped wearing it how I was supposed to because I was embarrassed, and it was after COVID. So I was in person. Some people thought it was cool. But then I stopped wearing it as much in 7th grade. And then during 7th grade, I had to go to the doctor because it was just getting worse, and it turned out I had to get surgery, and it was a pretty big surgery. It was a fusion. Like, I fused, not me, my doctor fused 2 metal rods on each side of my spine and screws into my spine. I think there's 28 screws. There's 2 rods, and then everything was fine. Recovery went well. That was in 7th grade, and then 8th grade, and then 9th grade, and then 10th grade. After 9th grade, freshman year, that summer, or like in freshman year at the end, turns out my back started at the bottom of where my surgery ended before it started to try and correct itself from before I had surgery. So I had surgery, it fixed everything, and then my spine tried to correct itself from being twisted and turned and not straight, and I started leaning to the other side. So, and it was really bad. It was very bad pain. Did not feel very good at all. By the way, this whole thing is painful. So I was in pain for a long time. And then I had to get surgery again. I got that in November, November 20th, 2024. So it's almost been a year, I guess, now. Yeah, I had to get surgery for that. So I've had 2 back surgeries, 3 surgeries overall. I had a surgery in my mouth, like, when I was super young, like 6th grade, so 5 years ago. Big story, bro. I had my tooth, this tooth was growing in back in the roof of my mouth. So we had to get surgery to pull that down and then pull it forward. Turns out that it was completely backwards. Had to do a 180, I think. I don't know. This was in the back. So we flipped it around. Yeah. Now I have a cool scar on my back. I guess it's cool. I don't know. I'm like, when I'm around people that I know and stuff, and people know that I've had the surgery, it's fine. But other people that don't know me like that, and like they see my back, it's like kind of, I wouldn't say embarrassing, because it's not embarrassing, but it's like I'm a little self-conscious of it. But I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool story. Not very many people I know have had this. Actually, I don't know anybody that's had this. I will put some of my x-rays, like the before and after. Crazy. When I show people that, it's like a, wow, what? Like, some people are like freaked out, or like, how is that even possible? How is that possible? Like, people are like scared. No, not scared, but people are like, wow, I can't believe that like actually happened. Like, wow, that's insane. I'm like, yeah, it's just normal. when I had my second surgery for my back, it was like, I don't remember what they did because they were supposed to do something and then they changed their mind and did something else. I think they were supposed to put like a cage around it or like take something, because on your spine, I don't remember what it's called because I don't know. I think it's the vertebrae. It's like one here, and then in between it so you can like move your back. They were gonna take the in-between thing out and like put a cage in. But I think they changed their mind. I have pictures of my x-rays and stuff. Oh, funny stories about like being in the hospital and after surgery and stuff. My first surgery, when I woke up, I guess I was very mean, very scary, I would say. I was like growling at my mom and my dad. I was calling them ugly, telling them I hate them, which is completely not true. I love my parents so much. I have the best parents ever. I love them. And I did not mean it. I was just very drug induced with pain medication. Well, my first surgery was mean, but it was like an accident. I didn't mean it. I was just not very there. I was very induced with pain medication. And then this surgery, oh my god, I almost broke my bracelet. My dog freaking broke my bracelet today. I was playing with her and her tooth got caught on my bracelet, so I gotta fix that. This time though, I was very, very, very emotional. I was just crying. I was telling people that I love them and I'm sorry for anything I've ever done. I'm like, where did this come from? But that happened. I got a lot of Chipotle. Oh my god. Worst thing ever. I hate IVs, I hate needles, I hate getting my blood drawn. So when I was getting my IV put in, I was crying and they could not figure out how because I had to do it on my hand. So that was terrible. Hated it. Then I had a button where I can press to give me to give myself meds through the IV. And at one point, I refused to do it because it started hurting really bad, like really, really bad. Turns out, one time when I was like in a lot of pain there, and I wasn't doing that, I was like, it hurts really bad. So and it turns out the IV wasn't in my vein, because the medicine goes in the vein, but I really don't like veins and it grosses me out. But it wasn't going into my vein, it was going into my hand, just going into the skin, and it really hurt. And I told them or they had to take it out. So I was like, I told them I don't consent to them putting another IV in, and it was really funny. I was telling my dad, don't let them put one in, I don't consent. They didn't put another one in, by the way. I think that was super funny. My stepmom got me a little Magic 8 ball. I have no recollection. I don't recall getting it, but I love it so much. Like, I don't use it, but it's like, I love it. I had it in my room, or like, I moved my room around and I was cleaning my room. And it kept falling out of my desk, but every time it fell, it would fall into my shoe. Every single time it fell into the same shoe. And I was like, okay, this is a sign that I need to use it. So I asked it a question and I shook it around and then I put it back. And I will be keeping it forever. I love it. I don't know what my hair is. I'm confused. Sometimes it will look like this. And then other times it will be super curly right here. Other times it will be completely straight right here. My hair doesn't ever consistently look the same. like ever. Sometimes it'll be super curly, like the front. The back is never really that curly, but it's like up here will get like super curly, and then the back will be not at all. And then other times the front will be super, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, the front can sometimes be super curly, and other times be like not even a wave. And it's so confusing, and I don't understand. And it's like, it will be super curly when I don't have to do anything. I don't need to go anywhere, and it'll look so good. And other times, like when I'm actually going somewhere, it's like halfway curly. So it's like, I don't know what to do. And I stopped putting heat on it so I can, what the? Something in my ear. There's something in my ear. The frick? So like, I don't understand, and it's like very difficult.